Hey folks, this is Guru Mayer coming to you from Los Angeles, and we're continuing this series, A Touch of Emotional Liberation. The book came in, so you can get it actually February 1st. And we're doing themes from the book. Today we're talking about resilience. In this series we come in 20-25 minutes and do just a little topic and a quick exercise to get us into a good place. So this topic today is resilience. So things happen, right? Stuff happens in life and it affects us. And when it affects us strongly and changes us, we can call it trauma. One definition of trauma is when the stress of a situation is overwhelming and we can't manage the emotions of it. Very interesting. So what are we to do about this fact that life brings us these things? One thing we can do is under the topic resilience. So resilience, one definition is when you push something down, press it down like some grass, right? When you go picnic on the grass and you come up later and it's all mushed down. Well, in a little while that grass will recover and come up and stand straight again. So that's the idea. When we're pressed down by life events, can we spring back? Can we rejuvenate? Can we come back? So the topic of resilience is studied, and so there's a lot we know about it. That the things that you can do to support your resilience help you recover from past trauma, and they also inoculate you or strengthen you so that you can handle things better. You can better handle things that come to you now and in the future. So, few of those factors, resilience factors. Take care of your physical health. It takes physical stamina, strength, energy to handle life, and to stand up, especially when things are particularly pressurizing on us. So the problem is usually when the pressure's up, our self-care habits tend to degrade, tend to erode. We get too busy, we get too stressed, and then we start, eating badly, not sleeping. Well, that's a tendency, and we've got to try to handle that. Certainly when things are not at their worst for you, you can be taking care of yourself, eating well, sleeping well, making sure you're getting enough rest and relaxation, having fun. So all those self-care things, something to do, review in your life and see if you're on track to when something difficult comes, you're ready for it. Relationships are really important. Now, relationships can be a big source of trauma. So how do you manage your relationships so that the people that uplift you are more prevalent in your life than the people that take you down? Sometimes you got to recognize if a relationship's toxic and sideline it. You've got to realize, can you retrain somebody to treat you better, setting boundaries, etc. So relationships are a big factor in resilience. I'm just going to go right to love and kindness now. So it's shown that during times of trauma, if there's also love and kindness, support in your life, that it greatly diminishes the effects of trauma. So let's say you were abused, misused by someone, but there was someone else. A parent was very heavy with you, but a grandparent was kind and loving. Well, what if that didn't happen and you didn't have that? Well, loving kindness later is curative, is both builds resilience. So is there plenty of love and kindness, support, nurturing in your life? And both from self and from others. That's just a project. Go increase the amount of those things in your life, right? Might take, quite a bit of time. Might take a couple of years to sort of recognize this, turn it around. And it really helps. So again, loving kindness at any point in your life today will help heal the wounds of the past, but also build you up so that you can be more resilient when things come along today. Now, in the world today, I may be speaking to you at a time when, it's all come down. And it may be even triggering, the stress of today may be re-triggering your older traumas. So we've got to recognize this, and we've got to just muscle up and dig our way out. I hope that doesn't sound too slight for what situation you're in, but we can always start somewhere. So we're going to start right here, right now, and do a practice that can help us be more open and relaxed and caring. So if you can be more caring, more kind, more compassionate, you're probably going to attract more friends. But today I want to practice it for ourselves. Because when you get self-critical and down on yourself, and trauma can bring low self-esteem, can we do an 11-minute breathing exercise that could actually melt some of the hardness of our heart, open our heart to ourselves and to others? That's the thing I'd like to encourage today. So we're going to do a simple practice with your thumb over your smaller 3 fingers, and then the index fingers are up, and then they're held not out by the side, but just about right here. A little high on the sternum level is the tips of the fingers. There we go. Now the eyes will be 9/10 closed. That means just have a little gray light coming in, just a little light, and you're looking down towards the tip of your nose. But when you do that, you're going to be able to see your 2 fingers as well, right? So adjust that so that you're not looking down with your head. You're bringing the fingers up to where, when you look down with your eyeballs, you can see nose and fingers, okay? And the breath is going to be like this. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. You could be more, not a pucker, but and out through the nose. Or try an open mouth. Let's do this for 11 minutes together and see if it helps open you up. See how you feel at the end. So jump in with me right now and let's do this thing. 11 minutes, and then there's a little finish part to it. Okay, start the clock, and here we go. Again, eyes nearly closed. I can see these fingers. Stay present, don't wander off. This is a mindfulness exercise. Be here now with your fingers and your breath, and go. Breathe with me. This is just 11 minutes. Now, you might be experimenting at this initial stage with, well, how deep and strong and fast, right? 3 elements of your pace here. So definitely deep, like a full. This is not a highly pressurized, long, deep breath, but it is full. So you're going to want to feel full and empty without overpacking it. I would say that's the main thing, deep breath. It doesn't have to be intense, so it's not a, right? So feel a gentleness to it, a fullness and gentleness. And finally, how fast do you do it? At the end, we're going to pick up the intensity and the speed a little bit, but for now, this is a strong breath. adjust it so it has a calming effect on you, all right? But of course, it's energizing, right? So in yoga, we do things that give us simultaneously more energy, more awakeness, more power, but not in a fog, not in a chaos, that make us in our best state of calm and clear. So see if you can balance the feeling of empowering yourself and clarifying, calming yourself. That's a beautiful way to be. Okay, let's keep going. So you're always monitoring. You're not thinking about what's happening, but you're monitoring. And if it feels too much, you get too dizzy. If you're newer to strong breath, it takes a little while so where it doesn't make you dizzy. So you want to slow down, stop, calm yourself in any way as you ease into this thing. But if you're very familiar with this kind of breathing, you can probably go for it and just let the effects wash over you. Throughout the 11 minutes, be mindful, right? That means stay present. Watch if your mind is wandering off thinking about things. Be in direct reception, just like a video camera is just taking in what's actually there. It's not, until you edit it, it's not putting up comments and, having a side conversation. It's just direct input. So stay with that, and that'll help if you're focusing through that slit in your eyes, nose and fingers, hearing the sound of your breath. Now, our key word of the day, our touchstone, if you will, is resilience, right? So can you think, feel resilience, and let this practice, let the breath help you spring back, bring back your energy, your optimism, enthusiasm, just your determination to meet your day, to get through this, whatever this is, today at this time in your life. Resilience, coming back, springing back, bouncing back, rising up, rising up. So don't force it. This isn't wishful thinking, but it is a positive projection. And calling in, resilience is it's a concept, right? It's an idea. So when your mind focuses on an idea, it is your reality, or it certainly influences your reality. So think rising, dawning things, green, wet, and full of life. Come on back. Lift yourself. Grow like a tall tree in the jungle. Green and solid. Good, good, good. Now, I'm going to invite you to focus on the breath and the sound of the breath. So when you're shocked, there's a deep, right? It's the same open mouth inhale as shock, but you're doing it slowly. You're doing it intentionally. So it's more that you're in control. During trauma, you lose control. That's part of the shock of it, that like, I can't do this, I can't handle this, I can't help myself. But now I want you to feel like, this strong breath. It's like taking a deep breath before you jump in for a deep dive into the water, right? So I'm ready, okay? Exhale through the nose. There's also a determined feel and sound to that thing, yeah? So keep going, just giving you cues to use the Kriya, use the very elements of it to be the body language of resilience, of empowerment, of strength, of feeling good. If you're feeling stable with this breath and you want to pick up the depth or speed of it just slightly, not to go fast, but just to, if you wish, pick it up a little bit. Feel your heart open, open. Difficult things and mistreatment by others closes our heart in a protective move, right? We wall it up and we reserve ourselves and pull back. This is just you sitting here with you. So see if you can open up the doors of your heart. Be open, be real, be here, be real. Be relaxed. Relaxation is open, tension is closed. Open yourself when it's safe, right? Tension when it's not safe, openness when it is. I hope it's safe for you just in these 11 minutes. And caring, kind, compassionate, tolerant, accepting. Your psyche knows these qualities. As I say them, feel them, fill yourself with them, right? Teach your brain to hang out in these energies, in these sensations and feelings. Great. Do you feel it changing you? We've got 2 more minutes now. Now, if you will, this last 90 seconds, pick up the intensity, strength, and speed of the breathing, if you will, all right? You're in control, but this is an instruction for the last minute and a half. Keep your eyes 1/10 open and focused. Let the fingertips ground you to the present. Feel your whole chest move, your lungs open up. 30 seconds left, folks. Empower yourself. Rise, rise. Rejuvenate. The phoenix rising from the ashes of the fire of destruction and betrayal. Here you go. 15 seconds, right? Finish strong, finish strong. If you'll stay focused, you won't hyperventilate, you'll just elevate. All right. That's it. Let's go. Inhale deeply through the nose and hold. Now tighten your fingers, tighten your spine, be strong. Exhale, relax your hands into the lap. Right hand on top, palms up, touch the thumb tips. Close your eyes. Breath will take care of itself. Forget about it. Let your body take care of you. Breathe normally. Relax your whole body. Let mind be as still as your body. Feel the beautiful energy. Sit in silence. Let the mind watch, not talk. Circulate the energy. Can you feel your heart center? Can you feel the center of your chest? Relaxed, open, caring, authentic. Feel that your love is like an animal that burrows, you know, when it's not safe, it's hidden away. Live your life so that it's safe to come out. Be open, be caring. Focus that caring on you. Loving kindness, give it to yourself now. Nice. Now, we're going to finish like this, please. Interlace your fingers and put the palms facing your neck. And we're going to just end in a solid state. So inhale deeply and push back with your head and pull forward with your arms, with your palms against the back of your neck. Solid, strong. Pull the root lock core from below. Relax a little bit, exhale. Inhale again. Pull. Exhale. Feel the strength within your muscle and bone system. Inhale and pull. Now, feel the strength in your mental, emotional bodies, in your mental, emotional awareness, sensations. There you are, like strong, resilient. I can handle this. I got this. How? Through the power of love. And relax. Sweet. Sweet. So there's some simple things we can do for ourselves to give ourselves resilience so we can come back from past pressures and handle the present and learn to better and better handle the things that will be coming to us, at us in the future. So be well and see you next time.